First and foremost, how you guys doing today? To be honest, I didn't even know I was going to be going live this Sunday. I felt like today was a day to reflect, but God called me to go live with you guys, so I got to talk to y'all. I got to be honest with you guys. I have to be vulnerable with you guys about what? I don't know. But I feel like God is calling me to talk to y'all, to be honest, about life, about lows and highs, to be honest. And last night, I had a real self-evaluation of how low life can get. But I also, I realized how high it can get too. And I feel like I had to get on here and I had to talk to you guys. Tiny said you early today, big dog. I'm early. Because I felt called, like I felt like to be honest, it's so weird, but I felt like you guys were calling me. And I felt like it was the time. Let me tell you guys something. Today I gotta be vulnerable with you guys, and I hate being vulnerable, and I didn't realize how much I hated being vulnerable until last night. I'm gonna keep it all the way at being with you. I was having a conversation with a really good friend of mine, and I realized that, y'all, I hate being vulnerable. I hate it. I hate it so much because I felt like my vulnerability made me weak. I felt like, to be honest, like I felt like love made me motherfucking weak. How you doing, Jackie? But in reality, it should make you so much stronger. I felt like me caring about other people made me weak. I got in this mindset, y'all. And it's crazy. It starts raining as I get up on this bitch. It was clear. Now it's raining. But y'all, I gotta make the song cry. Song cry been in my head all day today. Y'all, to be honest, I don't care if it's all 8 of us in this bitch or if it's 100. I gotta tell y'all something. Like, I just feel like emotions lately have been emotioning me, calling me to be more real with y'all, calling me to be vulnerable with y'all, calling me to sit over here and just speak my truth, because my truth is supposed to help y'all. Y'all, I've been going through life, trying to figure out the way, trying to figure out if I'm going in the right way, trying to figure out, you know, what is the fucking right way. And you know what the fuck I got? You never know until you know. And you know what's so crazy is because I know I have to talk to you guys. I know I gotta open up to you guys, but I don't know about what. Can you help me, guys? I'm scared. I'm scared of who the fuck I am. Does that make sense? How you doing, Nima? I'm scared of who the fuck I am because I know how powerful I am. I know how empathic I am. I know I could read body languages. I know people's intent. I know so much, but sometimes I be scared. Scared to love, scared to be vulnerable, scared to like open up to y'all, scared to open up to people. And to be honest, it's like I feel like God is challenging me right now not to be scared no more. It's like because I can't be scared. And it's so crazy, y'all, because it's like I could get on here, I could talk to y'all for fucking hours. We could do readings, we could just talk shit, like, and it's like, I don't think you guys understand. We're not doing this, God. I don't think you guys understand how much I appreciate y'all. And it's so funny. Guys, I'm sorry, because my laughing is my coping mechanism. But I want y'all to feel me really quickly, okay? I want y'all to know how much I appreciate y'all. Can you help me talk? I have to talk to you guys. This is not about crying. Sometimes you gotta allow yourself to cry, y'all. Sometimes crying is not fucking weak. And I spent so many years. Help me with my throat chakra, please. I spent so many years thinking that crying makes you fucking weak. I spent so many fucking years thinking that I had to hide my emotions. But you guys, your fucking power is within your motherfucking emotions, guys. Your power is within feeling. Your power is within releasing. Releasing fucking what? Releasing life. Releasing hurt. And y'all, I have so much fucking hurt. And it fucking sucks, bro. It fucking sucks. It fucking sucks because we all have so much hurt and we don't care about each other. We don't ever take the time to ask each other, like, are you okay? Like, seriously, are you okay? Because our coping mechanism is to fake it until we fucking make it. Our coping mechanism is to say that we are okay when we're not fucking okay. Our coping mechanism is to laugh at pain. But y'all, we be in pain, bro. We be in so much fucking pain. And it's crazy. It's so fucking crazy because we have to pretend that we're not hurting. We have to pretend that our heart wasn't broken. We have to pretend like we have to wake up and continue to live. And it's fucking hard. It's hard because you make mistakes. It's hard because you sit over here and you think your life is going in this direction, and then God surprises you and it's like, nah, you're not going down that path anymore. You got to switch your friends. You got to get rid of all your friends. You got to get rid of that person that you thought you was going to spend the rest of your life with. Like, life be fucking lifing. And you know what's crazy is that I just wish that we had control. To a certain degree we do, but to a lot of it we don't. We can't control if motherfuckers fuck with us one day and the next day they don't fuck with us. We cannot control who we love. We can't control what shit we go through in life. We can't control what family we're born into, to a degree. But you know what's so fucking crazy is because I spent so much time being so closed off, feeling like I was wrong for showing feelings, feeling like I was wrong for crying, from like a little fucking age. Like when I was a child, I felt like everybody was always like, you're so sensitive, you don't need to cry, you don't need to fucking, like, call me a little boy at this point, because fucking my emotions would shut the fuck off from a very young ass fucking age. And it's like, even at my age, I feel like I can't even fucking have a real conversation about my emotions. And I realized that last night because I tried to. I really tried to. And I kept getting stuck. I kept getting stuck. Like, I couldn't even sit over here and have an honest conversation about how I felt. And that's what made me realize that there's still so much that I have to do to work on myself. But that's why I had to come and talk to you guys, because I'm like, I know I could talk to you guys. I know I could keep it real with y'all. I know I could sit over here and, like, I know when I'm in a safe place. And you guys are my safe place. It's like we could do readings. We could sit over here and I know that I be helping y'all. But I don't think you guys understand how much I help me. And I've never had this support in my fucking life. I went through a lot of moments of being alone. And to be honest, I don't mind being alone. I don't mind hermit mode. I don't mind solitude. For a few days though. And then it's like, then you learn to be alone. Like, it's crazy because it's like I need affection, but then I don't need affection. I need stimulation, but then sometimes I be overstimulated. And it's like, I never understood why people always came in and out of my life. But then I started to realize that not everybody is meant to be in your life for forever. Not everybody is good for you because you never know who people are, y'all. And I think that that's the part that scares me is that I know I have to show up, and I know that I have to sit over here and I have to be myself, my true authentic self, because there's going to be people that fuck with me always. And even the people that don't fuck with me, they still watch me. So it's like, it don't matter. But what's crazy to me, y'all, is that it took me into my age to sit over here and fucking get to a point where it's like I have to build my own community. I have to sit over here and fucking build my safe place because I was placed into a world where I didn't feel safe. I've been betrayed by friend after friend after friend. I've had fucking people that was envious of me for fucking what? I'm so fucking loyal to fucking people that aren't loyal to me. I'm so fucking loyal to a fault. And I'm grateful that I'm this way. I'm so grateful. I'm grateful that I'm loyal. I'm grateful that I'm grateful for who I am. But because of who I am, I feel like I attract so many motherfucking broken people. Fuck a relationship, just friendships. Just broken people come to me. And it's like, I can't deal with you guys' shit in my own shit. To a degree I can. I could give you advice, but there's only so much that I can sit over here and I can take. Because in the past, I've always took on other people's fucking burdens. Like they were my burdens to carry and they were never my shit. And nobody ever even said thank you. But then I sit over here and I get in my philosophy fucking mind, and it's like, well, nobody ever asked you to take on your mother, to take on their burdens. You just did that shit by yourself. And I think that's what fucks me up, guys, is because I want everybody to be happy. I want us to fucking win. I don't even care if I know you guys' name. Like, I just want all of us to win. I want us to fucking be able to be in love again. I want us to fucking have all the money that we fucking need. I want us to just be fucking in a place where it's like it doesn't hurt any fucking more. I don't care if that's you guys living in $1 million house or y'all living in the fucking forest. I want you guys to be fucking happy, bro. But the crazy part is that the happy people, the people that are the good people, y'all, we be taken advantage of. We be so motherfucking taken advantage of. Like, it's crazy. And it makes us and it turns us into fucking like soulless fucking people. It turns us into mean people. It turns us into fucking vultures. Like, y'all ever seen that movie Disney, like that Disney movie that's called, I think it's called Soul? Y'all ever seen when those people give up on them dreams and they become those fucking monsters in that fucking movie? I feel like 90% of the fucking population is that. 90% of the fucking population is just living life to life, getting up, going to work, not feeling shit. 90% of the people have lost their dreams. 90% of the people are asleep. 90% of the fucking people are moving emotionless because they've been fucked over so many fucking times. And it's crazy because it's just like, what if you run into that one person that just gives a fuck about you? All we need is really one person to sit over here and be like, yo, like, I see your vision. I see you. I feel your pain. I care for you. Shit, I love you. No matter, I love you for who the fuck you are. Even if it's not even on no relationship shit. It's just like friendships. It's like, I see the person that you are and I accept who the fuck you are. I accept you guys. And it's like, we live in a world where we can't be our true authentic self. So we can't sit over here and fucking accept each other. And it's like, what the fuck is that? That's what pisses me off. That's what makes me angry. That's what makes me feel like, okay, I gotta continue to work on myself so I can help you guys work on yourself. Because it's like, who the fuck am I to tell you guys that, listen, all it takes is for you to sit over here and do this, but I can't fix my own shit. If I don't fucking believe, if I don't think that I could sit over here and get myself out of the fucking slump, like, and it's just like, yo, I know we going through topic after topic, but I just feel like I have to touch you guys. And really, it's fuck touching you guys. I just want you guys to know how I feel. And know that I love you guys so fucking much. Even when I sit over here and I'm like, yo, gotta go in solitude for a few days. Shit, for a week. I'll see you guys when I get back. Like, I want you guys to understand that, listen, I'm a human being and I be going through shit too. But it's like, I know that I have to show up for you guys. And I appreciate everybody that's commenting and shit like that. Like, I really want you to understand. Like, I really appreciate all of y'all. Even the new people. You could be watching my new shit. Like, right now, you could be new and you be like, look at this emotional little bitch. And I'll be like, we fucking crying today. But the point of the matter is that we could sit over here and go turn up. Take trips. So let's talk. Get ready to do downloads. Oh, don't think we was just fucking crying up in this bitch. Let me tell you something. User 364, welcome to the fucking family. Y'all thought we was just crying. Oh, y'all thought we was just doing. Let me tell you. I do. I feel so much better, Tiny. Thank you. How you doing, Lee? Y'all ready to do downloads? Let's go. Some of you guys have to understand that people are temporary. And that's why you can't move too fast. Don't move too fast because, to be honest, you never know who people are. But people always reveal themselves over time. So, you don't ever really have to worry. Let me tell you something. Donnie said them tears come with a powerful message, and that's a fact. Where do I start? What is passion if it's fake? A lot of us deal with people that are trying to emotionally manipulate us. So what is passion if it's fake? Sometimes our senses make us do shit that's not even us. And fuck the senses. It's like we do things to stimulate ourselves. We do things to stimulate our heart. We do things to stimulate our mind, to ease us. But what if in reality, like, all of that shit, all of that shit is coping mechanisms? I wrote down the tide. I wrote down cosmos, kung fu, tea, military, one kid, Olivia, Lynn, 2021, 2022, 20, roses, yin and yang. Some of you guys is fucking, you're not aligned. I remember going into a new friend's house, and I remember seeing on her wall she had the yin yang sign on it, but it was a little bit off, like it was uncensored. I noticed that the more fucking chaotic our lives are, the more that our homes reflect it. On the outside, living room is clean. On the outside, kitchen is clean. On the outside, living room, all of that shit, dining room is what I was thinking, is clean. But if we step into your bedroom, what does it look like? If we step into your closet, what does it look like? If we go into your bathroom, that's we're not talking about the bathroom in the living room. We're talking about the bathroom in your room. What does it look like? That's your space. That's where you sleep. Within that, your room tells me a lot about you. Your room tells me whether what the fuck you could tell a lot by a person's room. You could tell it by their mental space. A lot of us be going through a lot of shit, and our rooms reflect it. Sometimes our whole house can reflect it, just depending. But we always hide it because the living room always looks clean. But if you go to the bedroom, clothes is all over the place. Maybe you was angry as fuck, you punched a wall. Maybe you was angry as fuck, you broke a fucking headboard. Maybe you were angry as fuck and you sat over here and you like, listen, we all go through shit. Maybe y'all went through a deep depression and it's like, I couldn't get the fuck out of bed for fucking forever. Y'all got food, y'all got cups and shit all over the place. That reflects your mental. It reflects, your home reflects you. And you can't fake that. You notice when you get up and you clean up, and you notice when your environment, or even when you're traveling and you come home to a clean home, it's like you feel refreshed. But when you have clutter everywhere, it's like, fuck it, it's just add one thing to the fucking list. I got so much to do, and you just don't start. But God just wants you to start somewhere. Do you feel worthy? I also wrote down music notes. Some of you guys are in situationships with people that are in love with other people. I want to call your attention that you deserve more, and that you need to sit over here and remove yourself from that situation, because that situation is not serving you. If you're in a situationship right now and you feel like you are the third party, you feel like in the heart of your heart, in the gut of your guts, you know that this person is dealing with somebody else, and you know that your heart can't take that, remove yourself. I know schlong be good, poom poom be good. I know that they might mentally feel right for you. They might physically feel right for you, but a person that respects you wouldn't put you through no shit like that. And sometimes it's not even about respect. It's just the heart wants what it wants, right? But their heart doesn't want you because it's split. And the reality of the situation is that you deserve somebody to give you their full heart. And God is just testing if you know your worth. Remove yourself. Some of you guys are dealing with people that are just looking for the next thing. They're looking for somebody to feel something. Some of you guys are looking to feel something. So you guys go through partner after partner, situation after situation, because you're trying to feel something. When God is trying to wake you up and be like, you feel shit by yourself. Your feelings is within. Nobody else can give you feelings. Some of you guys have a lot of abandonment issues. A lot of you guys have triggers. Some of you guys just don't. You're dealing with somebody where you guys don't communicate like on the same level. Your social cues are different. Some of you guys like really do both like each other, but you show your like in different ways. One of you guys might be more, or it's like you guys are the same though. It's like both of you guys don't want to sit over here and overstep a boundary. Some of you guys are dealing with people that are just like you. They want to be open, but they don't know how. They want to fuck you just as much as you want to fuck them, but it's like they don't know how to express it without being vulgar, because some people have way too much respect for you. You notice that the people that respect you touch you less. That's significant for somebody. The person that cares about you, and I won't say that cares about you, it's just like they take their time with you. They don't feel like they're in a rush. They don't feel like they're in a rush to say I love you. They don't feel like they're in a rush to say, like, to even kiss you, to sleep with you. They're not in a rush, because they want to enjoy knowing you. They look at you long term. And I think that that's what God wants you to see, is that you need to deal with people that see you long term versus people that only see you for the moment. And I hear you guys asking, like, well, how do I discern whether if these people be for the moment versus if they for forever? You slow down. You slow all the way fucking down. And when you slow down, let they ass cross they self out. Friendships, relationships, shit, family ships. Everybody always crosses they self out. You don't have to do anything. If somebody wants to stay in your life, they're going to stay in your life. If somebody wants to sit over here and do the distance with you, they're going to do the distance with you, okay? Some of you guys just miss passion, though. You miss affection. You miss being wanted. Some of you guys miss compliments. Some of you guys just miss being with a person. Some of you guys miss having dominance. Some of you guys miss courage. Some of you guys miss spice. Some of you guys just miss realness, having a real conversation. But some of you guys won't allow people in to get comfortable with them, because you always think that they're going to leave you, because in the past that's what people have did. Some of you guys have been so comfortable with people walking away from you. But I feel like God wants to instill, but what if it is your person? What if by you being your true authentic self, it reveals who the fuck your person is? Yeah. You know what's so crazy? Somebody told me that they were on a trip. They were on a trip, and they figured out that their ex was their soulmate. This masculine was telling me this. And in that moment, I didn't know how to take it, but I've been reflecting on it, and I was like, I'm so glad, even if it's not me, like, I'm so glad that you figured that out. Because everybody deserves to feel love. Everybody deserves to feel what it feels like to feel something, even if it's not with me. And I think that that's how I know that I healed certain parts of myself. And I think that you guys, the reality check with you guys is you guys have to realize that you're not perfect for everybody. You're perfect for your people. And yes, I said people, because each person in your life is placed into your life for a reason. Each person placed into your life, shit, it could be for a season, but they're there to teach you something. And if you don't learn the lesson with that person, don't worry, that person will be replaced and you will learn it from the next person. That's how you get stuck into loops when you don't want to learn the lesson. I feel the reason, or I feel like the need to read the Eight of Cups reversed. Some of you guys could be Pisces. Some of you guys need to start paying attention to your Saturn placement. But I'm seeing the key meanings are departure, change, and emotional intelligence. So reversed, it's what are you holding on to? Take stock. Are you clinging into the past when really do you know that your current living situation has to change? When reversed, the Eight of Cups shows era of judgment. So you jump too soon or stay too long, unable to see that there's an alternative way to do things. At this point, there's no logical solution. Like the Eight of Cups, Spirit of Pods. For the mind and its strategies, an intellectual approach might make you feel in control, but the way ahead is to follow your instincts. Timing is important now, so trust yourself that you will know the right time to move on without self-pressure. An additional meaning of this card is being abandoned, leaving you confused as others move on from you with undignified haste. Some of you guys feel that people are just leaving you behind. Or maybe you guys are sad because you have to leave people behind. The 14th could be significant. Some of you guys are upset because it's like you don't want to let people go, but you have to because your next journey calls for it. Some of you guys are dealing with people that deal with other people and you don't say nothing. You don't say when it bothers you. Some of you guys could be in any of these states, South Carolina specifically, Seattle, Denver, Texas, Atlanta, New York, New Orleans, Florida, Memphis, Chicago, Baltimore. Heavy emphasis on Texas, heavy emphasis on Washington and Florida. Maybe Vegas too. Some of you guys have insecurity issues that you need to deal with. Some of you guys need to feel comfortable or get comfortable being uncomfortable, because some of you guys are walking into unions that are going to show you what real love is. I'm hearing Thursday through Friday, sometimes Monday. Some of you guys have to let go of an old dream in order to make room for your new dream. Some of you guys are put into people's lives in order to help them cleanse too. You're not supposed to be subjected to their life. You're supposed to make them adjusted to your life. What does that mean? That means, for example, let's say you got a routine down, you working out, you eating healthy, you doing all your shit, and you're somebody that drinks a lot is placed into your life. Somebody that's negative is placed into your life. Somebody that got a lot going on is placed into your life. Your assignment is to be you. Your assignment is to show them boundaries. Your assignment is to show them that, listen, there's a way out. Your assignment, and it's not even that you have to overexert yourself like this is the way, this is the way. You being you and you being honest and you sitting over here just being you is going to encourage them to shift. Like, maybe I should slow down on the drinking, on the weed, on the fucking everything, to be honest, on the shrooms. Maybe I do need to declutter. maybe I do need to sit over here. It's like by you being yourself, you being your bubbly self, you being you, it's going to cause you guys to sit over here and like have other people be inspired by y'all. And that's why it's so important for you guys to learn who the fuck you are, because we're all powerful. There's a lot of beeps today for confirmation. See, I want you to understand something. There's so much room for all of us to be powerful, and that's why it's so important for us not to hate on each other, because we can all eat. But you never know. It could be one person. Like I feel like God is telling me to tell you guys, start being kinder. Even if it's to a lady in the fucking store, you see she got 2 kids and they kind of toddlers, and I don't know why I'm thinking about this one lady that I ran into in Target. I seen her kids knocked all over the stuff, and I seen how she just seemed like she needed help. And I went and I restacked up the stuff that her kids had fucking had knocked over, and I asked her, like, you know, what kind of formula did you use when you raised them? I don't even know why the fuck I asked her that, but it's like just being kind, talking to people. Who knows, she could be a stay-at-home mom, and she don't talk to nobody, she don't have no friends. Little stimulations can change people's life, and that's why it's important for you guys to be calmer. You saying, hey, how you doing to somebody could save somebody's life. Somebody could be on the verge of taking their life, and by you being present and you being like, listen, I care, I love you, I don't care if nobody else loves you, I'm here. Or even if it's just you sitting over here just checking and making sure. You don't know, somebody could be, like, you could literally be somebody's living inspiration. Well, at least Tavion is going to check on me. At least I know I have Tavion. That's how I look at life. I wrote down Cadillac, and I was thinking of the car, but then I started thinking about the drink. So some of you guys might drink Cadillac margaritas. But now it's calling my attention back to a conversation I had with my older brother. My dad had bought my grandmother a Cadillac back in the day. And it's funny because in that conversation he said, you know, my dad, he used to be a big drug dealer. It's funny, my mom too. But when at that time he spent a lot of money on everybody else's whole family. He had 9 siblings, he had 8 siblings, 9 total though. He always made sure my grandmother was good, always made sure she had money. Put down payments on other people's homes. But where he fell short is he never took care of himself or his kids, to a degree. He took care of everybody that was in his immediate face, or people that can pick up the phone and call him if he had it, you know. But you could be a person and touch millions and never fucking sit over here and set yourself up. That's ass backwards. But what's funny is that we're never taught to take care of ourselves first and then help other people. We're never taught to put ourselves in a position before. We're always taught to give and give because people see us making all this money, so they always ask us for more. They always want to take what we have, even if all we have is happiness. They want to take that too. And I'm sorry I'm not talking to y'all because I feel like I'm talking to God right now. But I feel like God is talking through me for you guys. I feel the need to tell you guys, come back and watch this video on my YouTube, because I feel like I feel like even I gotta come back and watch this one. I'm gonna entitle it Alignment Cleanse. Come and watch this video if you ever feel called to it on my YouTube, okay? I wrote down Hidden Pimp. I wrote down, I would never try you. You a Southern belle. I was having a conversation with this guy. Oh, you gotta love timing. You gotta love friendships. You gotta love the mysterious, the mystiques of people. Let me tell you something. I love the mystiques of people because eventually within time, time reveals itself. There was this guy I was dealing with, not even on no like having relations type shit. It's just whenever I would see him out like in the club, I would say, hey, how you doing? At pool parties, hey, how you doing? We texted a few times, we hung out a few times, but it's like nothing serious. But I always wonder what the fuck he did, because this guy was a flashy guy, had perfect teeth, perfect skin, was very much a good attractive man, but he was also fly as fuck, always taking trips and stuff like that. And I always wondered, I was like, what do you do? But I never asked him. Never asked him. Wasn't my business. Man drives a brand new, I think like a 2020, 2021 Porsche. Beautiful. But I never asked him. Until I sat over here and I called him this one random day and I asked him like some questions and stuff. I was just checking in on him, but more so I was just like, listen, like basically I'm gonna keep it all the way being with you. I was like, how you do it? Put me on, big dog. Like, what's going on? Because clearly you have enough money to sit over here and you got a house with a pool type shit. What do you do? And then I realized he was like, I'm gonna keep it all the way being with you. Like, I do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But the significance is that he was like, I got girls. See, so you're a hidden pimp. That registers, I guess. But he was telling me, he was like, I never sat over here and I never tried you on no shit like that, because he was like, one, you got an attitude, but two, he was like, that's not you. I would never even try you on no shit like that. And I respected him so much for telling me that. He was like, you're a Southern belle. He's like, I wouldn't. He was like, and it's crazy because even though I do this shit, he was like, I don't vocalize this shit because I don't. What did he say? He was like, because this is me. He was like, I still respect women. There's a lot of people out here that don't respect women. He was like, and he was just like, but he was like, there's just a time and a place. And then within that moment, y'all, I realized, it's kind of weird, but I realized I was at the right place at the right time talking to the right person. Because if a person doesn't respect you, then what the fuck do you have? Fuck him, fuck the conversation, fuck the relationship. If a person doesn't respect you, what do you have? You have nothing. And it called my attention to last night because I was having a conversation with one of my good friends, and he was like, bro, I respect you so much. It was like, I would never try you. Like, I want our relationship to last so fucking long. Like, I don't care. He was like, I just always want to be able to have this with you where we could sit over here and just talk for hours and hours, laugh, kick it, be honest, talk about our past, talk about what we want for the future type shit. It's like, I want a friendship like that. And I feel like some of you guys, that comes from respect, and that comes from time. That comes from getting to know people. That comes from building reports with people. That comes from you sitting over here being vulnerable with people. Not just wanting to be alone. Not just going to work and coming home. Being vulnerable. Realizing who's your foes versus who's for you type shit. Like, it comes within time. How you doing, Star Girl? I didn't even know you was up in here. I also wrote down respect, healthy, time wasters. I also wrote down cokeheads. And then I realized that, and I probably shouldn't even be talking about this on TikTok, but I realized that there's a lot of people that's sitting over here that's on drugs that try to stimulate them, that try to avoid what they feel or what they've been through. There's a lot of people that use stimulants, I'll call them, for TikTok's sake, for uppers. Some try to go downwards. Some of them just try to avoid it completely. But I feel the need to try to urge you guys, if y'all got a fucking addiction, if y'all got a something that y'all own, I feel the urge to tell y'all, try to cleanse yourself up. And the reason why is because I want y'all to live. I don't want y'all to avoid no more. I feel like that's what God is saying. I also wrote down, pretty girls are always busy. Busy for people we don't want, though. Somebody called me and he was like, he was like, pretty girls is always so busy. What you doing? And he wanted to take me out. But I was busy. Like, I really was busy, to be honest. It's funny. But I really was busy. But then it started making sense as to, we make time for what we want to make time for. And even he said that too. But it's true, y'all. If you don't want to deal with somebody, leave their ass alone. If you fucking want to deal with somebody, then deal with them. But understand if you are going after somebody and somebody is just like, yo, I'm busy. They're not interested in you. Period. Easy equals crossed out. Some of you guys are being a little bit too easy. Easy at the mouth, easy at the legs, easy peasy, beautiful cover girl type shit. And it's like, people want challenges. People don't want people that sit over here and fucking, I guess this is a fucking, me giving y'all advice, is spiritual lesson. Y'all, I don't know what the fuck today is. Today is just a we vibing day, I guess. Easy equals crossed out, though. Over emotional equals crossed out too, with the wrong people. Friday equals entitlement. Fire signs. Why do people irritate me? Some of you guys gotta do a fucking self-evaluation. I also wrote down, call me before you come. So when I wrote that down, I thought of like somebody calling, but then I also, hey, pause. Okay, wait, sorry, we back at it again. Sorry, y'all. Now my phone just gone off. How you doing, Vita? You said I just had that up in my head, Lee. You silly. But when I thought about it, no, it doesn't matter. I also wrote down, where do I go next? What time is it? 2:20? I'm gonna leave the downloaded messages there. So many downloads. Let's get into amethyst, you guys. Let's see what you guys need to hear. For some reason, I'm getting like a lot of crows, and today I've been seeing a lot of crows, just especially little crows, like super small crows, just flying and flying and flying. So I feel like with little crows, I feel like they signify like new beginnings, people just taking fight. Messages coming in though, significantly. I feel like there's a lot of messages that's about to come into you. It could be about you being backstabbed. It could be about your heart. It could be about past loved ones. Yeah. It could be about like hair regimens, because I'm seeing a person with their hair done, or it's like they getting their hair done, they're waiting. You could be a masculine too. I also see somebody and they got it's funny, one version of it is that they got like tape around their mouth, but another version is that they got their mouth wide open, cracking up like somebody's laughing. What are you laughing at though? Maybe you guys are laughing at oh wait. Okay, the message just switched. I see an older masculine. You could be an older masculine, or you could have like an uncle, like an older uncle or a dad, and they're having like chest problems, because I see their chest, specifically like their lungs. I'm seeing throat too though. It could be an unexpected cancer. That's not for all of you guys. This is, and I feel the need to tell you guys, like, this is confirmation, or this will be revealed to you later. I see a butterfly. Some of you guys have a masculine that's transforming and they're ready to come into your life. And it's funny because I seen a TikTok before I had got on live, and I seen the girl, and the girl was saying like when your dad is trying to come back into your life, talking about he's sorry and shit. And she was like, man, whatever. Some of you guys, your fathers, if you guys grew up and your father wasn't in your life, I feel the need to sit over here and say that your dad has transformed. And I feel the need to tell you guys that I always use this example when I think about my dad. Like, it's funny, my dad's been in and out of my life, jail because of jail, because he chose drugs, he chose other women, he chose his lifestyle. But the way that I like to think about it is that he didn't have the opportunity to be in my life because I needed to be the person without him versus if he was in my life. Like, I feel like if I grew up with him, maybe I would have had a lot more anger issues because my dad had anger issues. Maybe I would have thought that it was okay to get my ass beat because my dad whooped women. Maybe I would have thought it was okay that, like, you know, like, I don't fucking know. Maybe I would have thought it was okay to do drugs and stuff like that, you know? But it's like God kept that man away from me in order to help me. And so I don't pass judgment on him no more. I let it go. I let go of the resentment of him not being in my life because I knew that it was for the better. And I realized, especially as I became older, that we all have life and not all of us is meant to be parents. Not all of us know how to be parents. Some of us are so focused on the go. Some of us have ADHD. Some of us, like, our minds can't even focus on us. How can we focus on a child? How can we raise a fucking child? We're barely child. It's like, even though I keep getting older, I still feel like a child sometimes. So I feel like that could be significant. And I feel like God is calling you. And I see a dragonfly. So some of you guys could be seeing dragonflies and butterflies, and some of you guys could have a dog because I'm seeing a dog print. But I'm feeling the need to tell you guys to take it easy on a parent that raised you. And you know, it's crazy. I was going to say on a parent that didn't raise you, but maybe some of you guys need to take it easy on a parent that did raise you because they did the best that they could. And I know we all have our fucked up stories. I know we all have our things that destroyed us, on the things that them projecting insecurity on us, our parents fucking projecting fucking us lack of money, survival mode, our parents projecting where you want to go. We could do list for list for list for list type shit. Let me tell you something. We can go list for list. But I want you to understand something. The power that you have within your fucking hands is for you to sit over here and actually realize that these people are human beings like you're human. They loved like you loved. They made mistakes like you made mistakes. Do you feel like people should hold your mistakes against you? And if not, then you, and let me tell you something, if not, then guess what? You have to sit over here and forgive those people, even for the hard shit. And I know, and I hear my friend, because my friend was like, this shit's gonna take some time. This shit's gonna take some fucking time. I understand that certain things are take more time to heal over other things, but I feel God sitting over here saying that it's time to start. I see socks. I don't know why there's a big ass fucking sock. Now I'm seeing a big shoe. And now I'm seeing a puddle. And now I'm thinking about when you were a kid, like maybe y'all used to jump in puddles and shit like that. Or maybe you never had the opportunity to jump in puddles. It's like maybe you sit over here and you watched movies of those little kids with the little yellow, like, and now I'm getting that show from back in the day. I don't remember what it's called, but y'all remember that show? And it was a cartoon, and it was with the girl, it was with a whole bunch of girls, but it was like, they had all the yellow jacket, or I just remember the yellow jacket raincoats. They be on a bus or some shit. I don't know. That show might be significant because I can't remember what the name is, but that's what I just got in my mind. But maybe some of you guys wanted to do things like the movies, And now I'm hearing Ashanti, I wanna be like the girls in the movies. I think she said to have a man that falls on his knees, or to fall to his knees. I can't remember that song either though. Movies by Ashanti though. Go listen to it. Some of you guys look at movies, and now I'm hearing like anime. Some of you guys watch anime, and it's like, you know, you watch the romantic animes because it's like it inspires love within you. You over romanticize it. And I feel like God never wants you to stop. Yeah. I see a woman here. She might be knitting or smoking. What are you doing? When I said knitting, it reminds me of a time I taught myself how. My alarm just keeps fucking coming off and off and off. Was it Madeline? It might have been Madeline. I think it was Madeline. Sorry guys, my alarm been going off crazy during this shit. I'm like, I didn't even know I set all these fucking alarms. Fire sign babies could be significant. Twins could be significant. A boy and girl could be significant. I'm hearing Irish twins. And you know what's crazy, y'all? I had a dream. And I actually talked about this dream on my last life, but I forgot a piece of it. My mom was pregnant when my sister was pregnant. But I know that wasn't for me because my mom actually has her tubes tied. So some of you guys might have your tubes tied, or some of you guys, like your mom might be getting pregnant while your sister is getting pregnant. And then I thought about Irish twins, but I know that's not Irish twins, but I don't know what that term is. Like, it's like you're gonna have a brother and you're gonna have a niece. So maybe you have a cousin that's like around your age. Yeah, around your age, and it's like technically where you want to call them your cousins, but really that's your aunt, your uncle. But going back to knitting, I taught myself how to knit when I was like 15, and I used to just enjoy knitting. I don't fucking know why. I was just knitting. So some of you guys could just be teaching yourself how to do shit. Heavy emphasis on military though, because I see a military person. Some of you guys could be doing hand mudras. Some of you guys just realize that you have to disconnect to reconnect. Some of you guys are so stuck in your head about the past, about what you should have did. Some of you guys, like you, because I'm hearing my friend when he was telling me, he was just like, you know, there's times where it's just like, I could walk in a door and I could just be thinking about fucking Florida. It's like I could just have a past memory. And then I feel the need to say, what are you running from? A lot of you guys are running from your past. And a lot of you guys just need to let it go and realize that the past is the past. And you know what's so crazy is because I feel like when I was talking to my friend, he was telling me, you know, a lot of the problems that happened to me, it came my way. I never went looking for problems. Problem always came to me. So that could be significant. I see a masculine with a hat on. Specifically like a bucket hat. What year was bucket hats really like popping? Like what, 2015? 2016? So that could be significant. Some of you guys are getting a new hairstyle. I see a girl here. She has a bun. It's like she got like her hair up and then it's like a high bun and it's cute. And she has some earrings, but her earrings look like mints. So maybe you might have some white and red earrings. But you know what's crazy is when I seen the mints, I thought about Christmas. And then I thought about the now I'm thinking about like a baby shower. Like, you guys know them baby shower mints, but they're like, there's two different kinds, because there's the baby shower mints, and I really love baby shower mints. I don't fucking know why, but they're so good. But there's a kind of mint where it's like it just has a little red stripe. That's a good mint too. That could be significant. You guys could like mints. I feel the need to tell you. Oh, now I'm also seeing a girl. Maybe you're working out, because now it's crazy. It went from an earring to like a headphone. So some of you guys could have some beats. Yeah. Or if you have been thinking about getting beats, I think you should. Some of you guys are on your weight loss journey. I feel the need to tell you, keep going. Some of you guys think your forehead is way too big. I want to tell you it's not. Just do your baby hairs. If you think your forehead is too big, just bring your baby hairs a little bit down. I don't know. Listen, I'm only telling you guys what I fucking see, okay? Okay, so going back, you know, it's crazy because you just went bigger. So whoever has a bun, what do you want her to know? I don't know why I hear, I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout. I see you with a jacket on. Where are you going though? It's like I see you. Okay, so you're in the mind of a clown guy. Heavy emphasis, like it's like your whole figure is within his whole face. So it's like you're in his mind, you're in his mouth, you're in his nose, and that significance means to me like somebody is obsessed with you. Yeah, you influence them so much. It's like you guys ever know, like when you leave somebody's house, like, and like, you know, they still have that smell. Like if you had a guy over and they had a strong ass cologne and they got that cologne smell still on like their pillows and stuff like that, it's like that. But it's like they have you on their mouth, like they literally all stimulations. It's like, and then now it's so funny because I see a heart at their throat. It's like they really do love you, to be honest. But is it a healthy love? Or is it a love out of obsession? It could be a fire sign, because I just see a whole bunch of fire. This person could have a dog. You could have a fire sign baby. I also really need to say a water sign baby. I'm also hearing, cry me a river. What sign is Justin Timberlake? Let me Google it. I don't know why I'm asking y'all. A love obsession, please hold. I'm gonna look up when fucking Justin Timberlake's zodiac. Actually, Justin Timberlake is a songwriter, so you guys could be interesting. You guys could be songwriters, and he's from Memphis. We just talked about Memphis. Heavy emphasis on Memphis. He was born January 31st, 1981. He's 42. And that's an Aquarius. Some of you guys could be an Aquarius or dealing with an Aquarius. He's actually married to a lady named Jessica Biel. And they've been married since 2012. So 2012 could be significant. And you know what's crazy? The name Lynn, I've been seeing it so often lately, and I don't fucking know why. But Lynn, if you're watching this shit, it's for fucking you. And specifically spelled Lynn. Yeah, I feel the need to go to Jessica's page. Jessica is 41, so you could be dealing with somebody and you only have like a 1-year difference. Her birthday is March 3rd, 1982, and she's a Pisces. Gotta love a motherfucking Pisces. Love a Pisces. You say he's a water sign? I love hearing Cry Me a River. Cry me, cry me. For some reason, I feel like looking at Timberland because he could be significant. He's 51. Your name could be Monique because he's married. His in 2008 can be significant. I feel like we said 2008. March 10th. So heavy Pisces energy up in this bitch. 1972 could be significant. Some of you guys could be Virgos. Because I thought about my mom and she's a Virgo. Okay. Anyway. That's enough. I don't know why I just got this song in my head, but it's like, hello, is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes. I don't know why that fucking shit just came on. Yeah, okay, you definitely speaking to me. Is it you, my love? And now I'm hearing Sade, somebody already broke my heart. Someone. And Sade was my grandmother's favorite artist. Rest in peace, Georgia. And she was a Sagittarius, so some of you guys could be a Sage. And my grandfather, he was an Aquarius, so that could be significant. Some of you guys could be a Sag dealing with an Aquarius, or you have that highly aspected in your chart. Somebody already broke my heart. Some of you guys are dealing with somebody that actually had their heart broken, or this is you. And you're not ready to let love in quite yet. But I feel like this is your challenge. This is your next level. Let love in. And you know what's crazy is because I see you down like crying, but I see your spirit teams like literally comforting you. I see somebody hugging you. Some of you guys, your spirit animal could be a, what is this? I don't know quite what it is. I feel I need to say dolphin, but it looks like a dolphin into a tiger or a panther. A panther. It's a panther. And even a wolf. But it's giving me more panther vibes. But it's like your spirit animal is literally coddling you as you cry and as you unmask yourself, as you open up to vulnerability. Because some of you guys are really being forced to open up. And hence, I started this shit and I was motherfucking crying up in this bitch. And I'm like, yo, did I really just do that shit? But I really just did that shit. Yeah. Your spirit team is around you even when you feel alone. And I feel like heavy emphasis on them trying to like open up your fucking heart. Heavy emphasis. It's like small steps. Is there any last minute messages? Bow ties could be significant too. I don't feel like this is the one. Some of you guys' finances might be, is my card upside? Oh, my deck is upside down. Maybe that could be significant too. Some of you guys might not have the full stories. Maybe something like you think that you're getting the whole side of a story, but in reality, you just need to like look a little bit closer and realize that you have things, you have like misinformation. Some of you guys just need to sit over here and declutter. Heavy emphasis on declutter. And you know what's crazy? 6ix9ine has been coming out like crazy. So, yeah. Some of you guys have to shut out the noise. Shut out your distractions. Shut out you not believing in yourself. Shut off the procrastination, to be honest. And get to creating. And get to like literally getting into your fucking energy of, I'm gonna get this shit no matter what. Some of you guys just need to embody that energy. That is what's going to bring you to the next level. Some of you guys, like, you're shutting out your spirit team, and your spirit team is like, allow me in. You keep allowing all these negative ass thoughts, and you keep allowing all these negative ass energies, and you keep sleeping with all these negative ass energies. Hey, I'm trying to tell you this motherfucker is a monster. Hey, I'm trying to tell you this motherfucker is not fucking for you. Hey, I'm trying to tell you that, listen, it's time to move the fuck on. And what was that song? I think that was Little Baby. He was like, hey. He had that one song, or like where he was waving. And Little Baby's a Sagittarius, so heavy emphasis on Sagittarius. Is there any last minute messages? Some of you guys need to get clear on what you want to ask, because they're like, I'm not going to reveal to you too much unless you ask me a question. What do you want to know? I'm hearing, I just want the money. Money in the cars, cars in the clothes, the hoes. I suppose I just want to be successful. What will it take for us to be successful? They're like, shuffle. Okay, I'm gonna shuffle. After this, I'm gonna take some personal readings. You guys want to do readings today? I feel like stop shutting yourself off to love. You guys, love is y'all superpower. In order for you guys to be successful, you have to sit over here and cut out what's not for you, and you also have to fucking make a decision. This came out reverse. So heavy emphasis on you guys sitting over here. And I don't think I need to read a reverse. I think it's just, this is where you need to focus in on, what are your priorities? You said you want to know how to be successful. You want to know how to reach great lengths. You want to learn how to sit over here and fucking, how to become successful. You got to release. And you also have to pick a fucking path, because the Seven of Cups really emphasizes that, listen, baby, you could sit over here and do whatever it is that you want. What do you want to do? Do you want to be a teacher? Do you want to be a lover? Do you want to be fucking a creator? What do you want to do? Do you want to be an influencer? Do you want to be in love? Do you want to be a millionaire? Do you want to marry a millionaire? What do you want? You want to be a doctor? You want to be a lawyer? You want to be a nurse? You want to be a fashion designer? What do you want to do? What the fuck do you want to do? And then put your energy into that. God is calling your attention to relax. The way that you find this answer is by you relaxing. By you sitting back and smelling the roses. Roses could be significant daisies. By you sitting back and you relaxing is what's going to cause you to create. Some of you guys are waiting on important mail. Some of you guys are just counting the days. Some of you guys are looking at a calendar and you're like, I'm one step closer to my trip. I'm one step closer to my fucking getting my place. I'm one step closer to getting my car. Heavy emphasis on the Ace of Swords, which is just cutting away from the truth. But I want you to understand something. We have the Ace of Swords and the Nine of Swords, so that's the Ten of Swords. And for some reason, I felt the need to read the Ten of Swords to you guys. I want to sit over here and say that's just you releasing fucking burdens. Please hold. You know, it's crazy. Some of you guys are dealing with a Gemini. Heavy emphasis on Virgo. The traditional meaning of the upright card is ruin. While this sounds fright, it does not, however, mean death or destruction. It's also worth bearing in the mind that this event, although sudden, has a history. This is not an act of God, like the lightning strike on the card, the Tower, but the natural outcome of a culmination of events that leads to the inevitable change. This ending clears the way for new possibilities, and you may find that the finality of its release it releases you from frustrations and stress, as it is expressed in the preceding card. The Nine of Swords. Oh, the Nine of Swords. In a sense, the Ten of Swords is an aspect of the death in its meaning of ending transitions and new beginnings. In your personal life, bonds or friendships may break, and there may be no turning back. This is unfortunate and unavoidable. But with hindsight, you may see that certain people in a group were causing discord and stress. In love relationship, this card signifies dramatic endings, particularly if it appears close to the Three of Swords, the Sorrow card. However, the Ten of Swords often applies to a group of people rather than an individual. In work, this may manifest as the closure of a department accompanied by a job loss or a failing business. On a more positive note, this is the end of an era. Soon to the strife and upset will be over. Health issues such as low energy and exhaustion will improve. I feel like I seen somebody said that they were exhausted here earlier. So, rest. Okay? Now, the rest is a mystery. Get some rest. What am I called to do today? I feel like doing a few readings. I think I'm gonna do a few readings. I'm gonna close this out and I'm about to go live again because I want to post this video just like this, and then we could do a few readings. Okay, I shall be back in 2 seconds.